Check it. All right, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we look at SPY, SPY. We're going to be looking at Powell's speech, when is Powell's speech, and how I think it's going to be affecting the markets. We also look at AMC dates, times, and price points for the rally that I think is coming. We also look at APE in this video, what I think APE is going to break out to, and how I think it's going to run in accordance with AMC. And we also look at GME as well in this video. So if you hold meme stocks, you're gonna love this video. Without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, the data, and see what we have going on. All right, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we'll be looking at SPY. We're also looking at AMC, APE, and GME in this video. We're going to be looking at charts and news for AMC, APE, and SPY in this video. I'm going to point out some crazy things going on with SPY, some things you need to look for with the market coming up this week, and also talk about AMC. So let's go ahead and hop in the charts and see what we have going on. So guys, I want to point out the first thing with SPY. We could have a huge crash on the horizon. As you guys can see, bearish divergence is when price moves to the upside, but RSI moves to the downside. And we have the most bearish divergence I have ever seen on the weekly time frames. As you guys can see, SPY's RSI moving to the downside as price moves to the upside. Again, we could see the most biggest crash we have ever seen because of this bearish divergence. Again, also on the smaller time frames, again, we have bearish divergence as well. On the 4-hour time frames, as you guys can see, RSI moving to the downside as price moves to the upside. Again, the SPY is going to come crashing down after we see a push to the upside, one more final push to the upside, and then they move to the downside. I do think it's going to correlate with Powell speaking over this week. As you guys can see, Powell is speaking at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, and he also is speaking on Wednesday at 10 a.m. and he's speaking on Thursday as well. So we do have those 2 days that Powell is speaking. Again, he could absolutely crash the market or make the rally or the market rally, but I do think the market crash that we're going to see here coming very, very soon is actually going to correlate with him talking. Now, again, if he is dovish, we could see the market rally a little bit higher, but I do think once this thing starts to turn over, it's going to turn over very, very quickly and dump to the downside. And I do think meme stocks are going to be moving to the upside once SPY moves to the downside. Let's go ahead and look at AMC and APE. As you guys can see, APE is actually making a move to the upside. Again, I do think APE is going to be pushing to about that $2, $2.50 region as we are breaking out of this ascending triangle. As you guys can see, marked in orange, this is your upsending support for the ascending triangle. Your red line is the support that you need to break. Once we break above $2.75, holding that as support, $2.75 for APE, you're going to see APE push to that $2.50 levels. We have to use it as support, and then it's going to start making that $2, $2.50 level. And Terra has been selling APE like crazy, and I do think they know that the reverse split is going to be dead in the water. They are trying to get out. They have been selling APE like crazy. APE is running up. This is extremely bullish in my personal opinion, and I do think APE is going to be running to the upside with AMC and GME stock. Now, again, I am not giving dates, but I do have a date of personal interest for this rally to the upside. The date for the rally to the upside is between the 28th and the 29th. You want to see AMC basically run to about $5, $5.15 in that region, consolidate, and then get a nice push to the upside, breaking that local high of $6.20 as it moves towards $6. Again, this will take time. As you guys can see, the dates are on the bottom of the screen, and then you can see price here on the right of your screen. Go ahead and look as price moves up and date goes along. As you guys can see, these are the dates and the prices that I think are going to be in play. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just
based off the bars pattern and some of the technical analysis that I am using. And as you guys can see, as time goes on, price will be moving to the upside. But I do think we will see this push to the upside starting here on the 28th and 29th. Not financial advice. And me personally, I'm going to be loading the boat around that $4.50 level, $4.45 level. I do think AMC is going to be coming down to that level here on Tuesday and Wednesday, having a little bit more downside on Tuesday and Wednesday. Then later in the week, get a push to the upside. Thursday and Friday start to recover, and then into next week really start to get that rally up to that $5.50 level, $5.15 level, around that range, and then consolidate in that range, as you guys can see on the bars pattern, push up to about $5.50, $5.35 in that range. $5.15 in that range, consolidate in that level, and then push to the upside later that week, as you guys can see. And this is what I'm looking at based off of the technical analysis and the bars pattern. Also, guys, I want to show you guys that AMC is literally just a repeating pattern over and over again. As you guys can see, these falling wedges over and over again with these ascending triangles over and over again, as you guys can see on bigger and smaller time frames. It is just basically in a loop. The algo can speed up and down with algorithmic trading. They can trade it back and forth, speed it up and down, but this thing is in a loop. So again, it is inevitable that we will see price start to run to the upside, in my personal opinion, as these algos start to play out and price moves to the upside. Also, based off the technicals, you can see that AMC looks extremely bullish as well. We're in this overall uptrend, forming this ascending triangle for a major breakout to the upside to that $16 level. As you guys can see, again, making a beautiful ascending triangle, rounded bottom, forming this base that we need to make the next bull rally as AMC sets up for a move to the upside on the macro level. As you guys can see, Bollinger Bands constricting, as I show you this all the time. Bollinger Bands constricting on the weekly time frame, and we are setting up in this ascending triangle. Again, this is very, very ominous of a huge breakout. As you guys can see, Bollinger Bands constricting, ascending triangle here on the weekly time frame. Again, AMC is looking extremely bullish for a major move to the upside as we make this rounded bottom, double bottom structure and push back up to that $16 level. Again, double bottom off of $3 and push back up to that $16 level after we break out of this macro ascending triangle here on the weekly time frame. So I am looking for AMC to do this here again after the weeks of the 28th and the 29th. I am looking for that upside for AMC. Again, confirmation would be that $5.15 level, $5.35 level, and then pushing up to the upside, breaking $6.20 after that local high. So this is what I'm looking at for AMC on the short and long term. Again, I do think we're going to see a little bit more downside here in the beginning of the week once market opens. If we can hold support and break the falling wedge early, that would be great. I do hope that is going to happen, but again, expect this downside for the next 2 days, and then later in the week get that recovery and push to the upside. And then on the week of the 28th and 29th, really start to see this thing move to the upside. And then the days after that, here on the bars pattern, showing you guys the days after that, really start to get that momentum and really start to rip to the upside, forming that beautiful double bottom that we're looking for, back up to $16 and breaking out of this macro ascending triangle. Again, very bullish for AMC. Also, guys, look, we're flipping bullish on the daily time frame and Bollinger Bands constricting on the daily time frame. Again, it's very obvious that this is setting up for a huge run. If you can see technicals, it is very obvious. I'm not trying to sound arrogant or anything like that. It is just very obvious that this thing is setting up for a massive run. It has a nasty setup right now and is looking extremely bullish for a push to the upside to at least $16 and much higher, in my personal opinion. As we push back that $16 level, I do think we're going to form a cup and handle type pattern, pushing up to about $16, consolidating, and then running back to the upside to about all-time highs. In my personal opinion, once we get past all-time highs, MOAS will officially start, shorts will start covering, and we will see this thing absolutely rip to numbers that we could not fathom. So that's what I'm looking at for AMC on the short and long term. Let's go ahead and look at GME. GME is stock, and see what we're looking at for the technicals. So again, guys, GME setting up for a beautiful move as well. GME looks extremely bullish. As you guys can see, we broke past this macro sloping resistance. As you guys can see, this has been resistance for 2 years. GME also making a beautiful double bottom. Basically the same thing as AMC in a loop on algos, going to be running to the upside, breaking all-time highs in a massive macro falling wedge. Very, very, very bullish. Also making a macro double bottom at this $15 level as it curls back to the upside, retouching $50, $60 in that range. And then once it gets past that $50, $60, things are going to get absolutely insane for GME. It's going to push to all-time highs. And once it pushes to all-time highs, it's going to start squeezing. Shorts are going to start covering. Gamma's going to kick in. FOMO's going to kick in. It's going to run into insane valuations. Let's go ahead and look at GME on the shorter time frames. GME does look a little bit more better set up than AMC as we speak, basically because it's trying to break the falling wedge now. So we could see GME basically start to recover as early as Tuesday and start to run up all week, as you guys can see, or it could consolidate for a day or two waiting for AMC and then start to run up. Honestly, I think it's going to break this falling wedge on Tuesday or Wednesday and then start moving to the upside, possibly going to about $25 here on Tuesday, $26 here on Wednesday, and that's what I'm looking at for AMC by the or GME, and by the end of the week be at about $28 to $29. Once GME breaks that $29 to $30 level, it's going to be absolutely safe for GME. And again, it is very, very obvious that GME is setting up for a massive move as well, as it breaks this sloping resistance that has been resistance for 2 years, stopping every single run that we had. So next time we run, we're just going to keep running to the upside, and we're coming back down to test that as support, holding these key levels as support. Again, very, very obvious that we're about to make a run, making higher low, higher low, higher low. What comes next? Higher high, higher high, higher high, and then again forming this beautiful rounded double bottom, pushing back up to these valuations that will send GME flying as gamma kicks in and FOMO kicks in and shorts begin to cover. So guys, this is basically everything I have for you. I do think GME is probably going to start running before AMC. AMC is going to run here on the 28th and 29th with the catalyst of the court date. I do think that the court date is going to say something bad for the reverse split. I do think the reverse split is dead in the water. I think that's why Intera is selling. I think they already know this. They're trying to get out of their position. APE is running up. I think AMC is going to run. I think GME is going to run, then AMC is going to run with it, and then APE is going to run after AMC. I think APE is going to stay at least $3 to $5 underneath AMC, so APE should run up to about the same valuation as AMC, staying about $3 to $5 underneath the price of AMC, and that's what I'm looking at for the meme stocks. I do think SPY is going to be topping out here in the near future, crashing to the downside, and meme stocks are going to be ripping to the upside as SPY starts moving to the downside and decoupling from SPY, absolutely being a great hedge against a market crash. This is the video. If you found the video informative, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe for more content like this. And again, I talk about stocks and crypto on this channel, so if you find it interesting, go ahead and check that out. We talk about stocks, crypto, charts, and analysis all day. So again, if you find that interesting, go ahead and subscribe. As always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.
All right, y'all, that was the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe for more content like this. And remember, you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more Data Zero updates. Ask me about my Discord on Twitter or Instagram. It is $50 for a lifetime invite. Just go ahead and message me on Twitter or Instagram to get that invite, and we can talk about payment. Also, you can become a member of this channel. It is only $2.99 a month. $2.99 a month. You get exclusive access to me, to the channel as well, with content and validation as a member, and a ton of other perks for becoming a member. Just go ahead and press join next to the subscribe button on my channel. $2.99 a month, cancel anytime. Or you can support me simply for free by pressing like, subscribe, or go ahead and commenting. I appreciate each and every one of you that do so. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.